Full crew sit ready. Alright, we're doing the start.
Crew, 155, go.
Hold. Hold. 3/4. Full there. Alright, let's lengthen out now. Getting that rating first up.
156.
Nice work. Alright, we're gonna go power now. Let's get that power on. Sending it away. Great work.
157.
Nice job.
157, go.
Getting that length all the way through. Sending it away. Nice work. Alright, just sitting there, we're on 24. 206 split. No higher. Let's get that length all the way through. Nice. Hold this here. Alright. Nice work. Let's get that length all the way through. Great work.
206, split.
We're at a 206 split. Great work. Alright. Coming up to the first bridge. We're at 300 meters into the race. Nice. Sitting at 24. This is where we want to be. Great work. Nice. Alright, coming up to that bridge. Great job. Alright. And we're going to go for length all the way through, sending it away. Great job. Keeping that control together. Nice. Got a 2-minute split. We're gonna hold this here, whole way through. Nice. Let's start with our technical stuff. We're gonna square up all together, nice and early. Nice. Getting those gentle catches and sitting up at the finish. Great. We want to get that lean off of bow side. Nice. Alright, we want to keep that control together. Sending it away. Nice. Alright, good. If a crew passes us, that's okay. Nice job. Great rating. Let's keep that control. Letting the boat glide, getting that clearance all the way through. Nice. Get those long strokes. Sending it away. Great work. Alright, let's hold that control all the way through. Nice work. Right. All right. Let's get that big back turn. Sending it away, getting that elbow up. Nice job. Coming up to the second bridge here, you're at 1.2 k's in. Nice.
Lengthen out just a little.
Slow it down, really lengthen out. Great. Keep that control all the way through. Send it away.
Good change.
Nice, good change.
210 split.
We're at a 210 split, great work. Hold it together. Let's loosen up our hands and get that length onto the slide. Great, that was our second bridge. Nice work. Want to hold that control, making sure that we're not rushing up that slide. Calm it down. Nice. Great work. Hold this control. Send it away. Nice. Gentle catches. Squaring up nice and early all together. Great work. Alright, third bridge here. Nice work. 1.6 k's in. That's a mile. Nice work. Alright. Great job. Let's keep that control all the way through, holding it together. Nice. Hold that. Send it away. Alright, we're going to slow down the slides on the next one now. Slowing it down there. Hold that. Nice. We want to get that length all the way through. Great work. Get that clean tap out, gentle catch. Sitting up at the finish, bringing our hands in all the way, getting that big back turn. Nice work. Alright, that's 2k down, nice. Slow it down, get that length all the way through. Keep that control. Alright, we're going to control that last quarter of the slide. Hold the core. Nice. Keep it together. Alright, coming up to our fourth bridge. Hold it all the way through. Send it away. Nice. Slow it down. Gonna get that length all the way through. Alright, coming up to our fourth bridge. We're gonna really lengthen out in 2, in 1. And let's lengthen out all the way through now. Slowing it down. Send it away. Nice. Alright, we want to hold that control. Keep it all the way through. Nice. Up to our fifth bridge. 2.4 k's in, or 2.5. Nice. I'm gonna hold that control all the way through. Let's drop down that split. You're sitting at 220. We want to drop it out down to 210. We're gonna go 10 on the legs on this next one. Now, 10 on the legs, not on that rating. Nice, we want to keep that slow slide. Nice, hold that there. With the right rating. Just want to keep that split down. Nice work. Up to that fork in the river. And that length all the way through. Hold it together. Nice. Gonna get those finishes with that big back turn. Big finish. Big back turn, great work. Nice, get 3 k's down. Great work. Lengthen out all the way through, letting that boat glide. Nice. Let's get that breathing together. Great work. Separate the catch from the leg drive. Nice. Hold that. Send it away. All the way through. Great work. Nice. Snap the legs down. Send it away. Nice, let's get that power through the drive. Keeping that control. Nice. Hold our control all the way. Nice. Coming around a corner. Keep it together. Nice. Slow down the slides. Don't rush. Keep it together. All the way through. Send it away. Nice work. We're coming out to that big bend. We're going to keep that control all together. Sending it away. Nice work. Nice. All right. We want to hold that control. Making sure that we're not rushing up the slides. Keeping it together. Getting those gentle catches. Sending it away. Great work. All right, coming up to that big bend. All right, we're gonna go stroke side light on the next one now. Stroke side light. Great work. And those long strokes. Nice. All right, and we're gonna stroke side back in on the next one now. Nice. Great work. Look at that, we've got that turn. Nice. Keep that together all the way through. Nice. Let's get that timing all together. We want to make sure that we maintain that rhythm. Send it away. Great work. I like my big rudder. Nice. Hold that all together. Send it. Great work. That's 4Ks. We're sitting at rate 24 still. Nice. All right, great work. We're over halfway. Nice. This last 4K is gonna feel really hard. We're gonna control it, getting that length all the way through. Nice. All right, nice. Nice work. Let's lengthen out. Making sure that we're not rushing the slides. We want to hold it on 24. Nice. We're going to hold it here. Great work. Nice work. Coming around another turn here. We want to hold that control, send it away. Alright. You're 4.5 Ks in. Great. 3.5 to go. Keep that control. Nice job. Hold this control. Send it away. Alright, nice work. We're gonna go stroke side light on the next one now. Stroke side light. Great work. Alright, we're adding stroke side back in on this next one. Now. Stroke side back in. Great work. Send it away. All the way through. Nice job. Keep that control. Snap down the legs. Nice. Hold the core. Great job. Getting that big back turn. Nice, that's 5 Ks in. Great job. You want to hold that control. Send it away. Alright, we're coming up to that 7th bridge. Great job. Alright, this is our 7th bridge here. Let's get that length all the way through. Great work, 5.2 Ks in. Nice work. Keep it together. All the way through. Snap down the legs. Send it away. Swing back. Swing back. Nice. Hold that control. Keep it together. Alright, nice work. Alright, we're going stroke side light again now. Alright, and stroke side back in on the next one now. Nice. Great work. You're really going well. Let's keep that control. Send it away. All the way through. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna go stroke side light on the next one. Now. Send it away. All the way through. Keeping that control together. Nice. Stroke side back in. Now. Great work. Really feel for that acceleration. Sending it away. Nice. 2.5 Ks to go. Great work. Alright, we want to keeping that, we're going to keep that control. Still sitting on 24, it's going really well. Nice. Alright, you're really going to start getting tired here. We want to make sure that our technique is still good. Getting that square up nice and early. Make sure that we're fully squaring up. Nice. Keep that control. Send it away. That's nice work. Alright, we're going to go stroke side light again on the next one now. Hi! Nice work. Keep that control together. Alright, stroke side back in now. Send it away. Nice work. Let's hold that control in, sending it away. Great work. Great work. Keeping it together. Sending it away. All the way through. Nice. Alright, you've got 1.5 Ks to go. Great work. Alright, nice. Alright, we're coming up to that no passing zone now. Great job. We want to hold that control all the way through. Nice, send it away, all the way through. Snap down the legs, build through the drive. Great job. Jeez, that's narrow. Nice work. Alright, we're going really well. We want to keep that together. Alright, we're going stroke side light now. Stroke side light. And stroke side back in now. Nice work. Keeping it together. Sending it away. Nice. Alright, let's get that length out. Get lengthen out all the way. We're gonna go for length. Great job. Alright, nice. We're going bow side light now. Bow side light, let's get that in, stroke side. Nice. Alright, bow side back in, now. Nice. Huh? Alright. Alright, we're coming in. This is our second last bridge. Alright, nice. And know you're tired. We're going to really lengthen out. Go for length. All the way through. Yep. Nice work. Send it away. Great work. Alright, let's sit it up. Sit up at the finish. I see the finish line. 500 meters, let's go. Send it away. We're gonna go 10 on the legs on the next one now. Send it away all the way through. Nice work. Power through the drive. We can hold this here. Nice. Send it away. Nice. Snap the legs down. Squeeze the glutes. Great work. Heels down. Heels down. Nice work. Send it away all the way through. Great work. Nice. Great job. We're going to hold this here all the way through. Nice work. Alright, let's hold that control. Alright, once we get to the finish, you've got to keep rowing. Nice work. Keep it together. 200. Nice. Go for length. 150. Nice work. Hold that control. Nice job. Keeping that together. Nice. 10 on the legs now. Send it away. All the way through. Nice and long. Nice and loose. Great work. Keep that control together. Nice job. They're not rowing, they're not, what the hell? Row light. Alright, nice work, row light.
Well done, 165, just red light, thank you. Good work.
.38 minutes.